Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigeria news and out the news in details. Ohanaeze, other youth groups kicks on about Mayetti Hala vigilante. The youth wing of the Ohanaeze Ndigbo has asked the federal government to issue a 24-hour ultimatum to the leadership of Mayetti Hala for the withdrawal of its statement on the threat to roll out 100,000 Fulani vigilantes across the nation. The Igbo youth also called on the federal government to arrest the leader of the Fulani Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria, Alhaji Abdullahi Bodejo, for making such comments. National Publicity Secretary of the Igbo Youth Wing of Ohanaeze, Osmond Nkelma, who handed the order in an exclusive chat with Sunday Sun in Owerri, yesterday noted that the comment by the Fulani cattle breeders was inciting and capable of causing disharmony in the country. Nkelma pointed out that the only way the federal government could exonerate itself from such comments was to order the group to withdraw its statement, failure of which would be interpreted that the group had federal government's backing. According to Nkelma, we have seen that Mayetti Hala is serving the government with three agendas. They are now the mouthpiece executing the government's sinister motive. If every other tribe can take that statement, we the Igbo, we have pride, we cannot take it, especially the Igbo youth. If the Fulani feel that they are in the majority of Nigeria, they are daydreaming. Our parents learned their lessons from the Civil War and they painstakingly passed them to us. Also, another group, indigenous Igbo youth, has warned herdsmen to have Igbo land, has warned herdsmen to leave Igbo land. The president of the group, Chief Mayor Echefu, who gave the warning, said that the warning became necessary following alleged incessant killings of the people and the destruction of their farmlands by the herdsmen who also rape their women. According to Echefu, what happened at the community in Ikwere, Imo State, was a grave injustice. A young man, Uzoma, who had just taken to commercial farming, had his investments destroyed by herdsmen. When he succeeded in driving away the force set, they regrouped and came back more ferociously, and after a scuffle, one of their cows was said to have been killed. The herdsmen threatened to attack the community if it didn't pay them 200,000 naira for the cow. So guys, what is your own take about this? What is your own take? It's good that the Ohanaeze youth people are coming out to say that they don't want herdsmen anymore. Because we definitely know what is going on. We definitely know the evil atrocity that all these herdsmen are performing every blessed day. So what are we now talking about? May God help us all. People were saying that now, have you seen why hypob is the only way? And our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, is correct. Please, it is high time we rally around him and fully join hypob. The leadership of the hypob meant well for the Igbos more than any other association that you might think of. He who has ear, let him hear. He who has eye, let him see things. And Chukwu Okiki, Abiyama, will help everyone. May God help us. Why still some set of people are still going against the Hebrews? They were saying that Hebrews don't have mind, only noise making and ranting. Can you comment federal government? Who are you? Fulani people says Nigerians and its entire land belongs to them. And all you know here is to make noise with your wild mouth. Instead of facing the Fulani people, you are here wailing because you are all wailers and noise maker. I am begging to get irritated with your noise making without action. The people you are talking about have the backing of the government at the center, and you are here asking the same government to caution them. What will be the gain of withdrawing statements while actions are in place? Be wise, because the only made the announcement, the actions has been taken. He is only informing us of the decision reached in their caucus meeting. Now we know that the federal government are not even helping matter at all about this so-called issue of herdsmen. The federal government are not doing something tangible about it. The best that all our people can do is just to focus on their community. Get a very strong vigilante. And the best is just to chase away all these herdsmen, in which the Igbos has done. And that is a very great move for now. All these herdsmen, they will hide somewhere here, yes, and be pretending as if they are good. But underneath, they are doing different things entirely. Destroying people's farmland, killing people, raping innocent women, and doing all sort of things. So what are we not talking about? So may God help us. The Igbos are really trying, because the most affected communities are the Igbos among Nigerian tribes. And that's it. But may God help us. We will not give up, because the federal government are not helping matter, but we keep protecting our people in the community. You know, people were saying that this Fulani Hausa mass migration to southern Nigeria should be taken seriously and stopped. They should go back to their respective states and stop using the concept of one Nigeria, killing Southerners always. Southerners must wake up from their nonchalance. They said, we Biafrans are ready for you people long time ago, because our leaders have told us, in Nnamdi Kanu, when the time comes, then you people will understand who we are, the so-called Yorubas that have been making noise, shouting Uduwa, Rupech, have never come out for the so-called Oduduwa, for the so-called Oduduwa. May God help us all with this herdsmen everywhere. May God wholly help us. But the thing is that this herdsmen needs to be stopped. The federal government needs to cut their hands. The cutting of hand that I mean is that needs to be so strict about this issue of herdsmen. Or else, at the end of the day, they will form a group that is even more powerful than the terrorist group, the Boko Haram group that we have. May God help us all. You know, people were saying that, what are you saying by telling Fulani government to tell these Fulani brothers to withdraw their issued threat to rule over 100 years because they have vigilante groups everywhere? Is it not true? Continue going to Hassel Rock to beg Fulani in power instead of joining hands with Nnamdi Kanu for Biafran liberations, or get prepared for any eventuality. Exactly. What I'm expecting among the Igbo people is that both Igbos and the Biafrans should join hands in hands together and support this race of Biafran's agitation. Rather than some Igbos, majorly rather than some governors in Igbo land going against the Biafran movement. This is not fair enough, because the herdsmen are not even helping matters at all. You know, people are saying that Igbos should wake up from their sleeping slumbers. The governments and other top politicians ought to figure out what to do. The Southwest has shown how to Amoteku with full legislative backings of their respective government apparatus. The Igbos still believe the federal government on community policing under the watch of the same federal government. In this case, the enemies are the watchmen. It is not the day of delivery that a pregnant woman goes to the market to buy her labor needs. Hence, the Igbos, the Middle Belt, South should form their security outfits to be on ground as a takeoff in case of eventuality from the infidel. Exactly, they need to work hands in hands to overcome this menace, to overcome this Fulanis that we have in our country. So my people, what do you think? What is your own take about this? Your comment is highly appreciated, and kindly drop your comments at the comment section below. For those who subscribe, we want to say a very big thank you to you for subscribing. We'll say God bless you. If you're yet to do so, kindly press the subscription button below. And also don't forget to press the like button, the notification button, so as to be updated on our latest video. God bless you. Stay safe.